Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Tell me about it,
Middle
Santa.
of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in there.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough. I don't need to
Anything else? Maybe
I don't
this?
need to
Nope. Okay. Bye.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Can
Thanks,
I talk
Bo.
to any of these
See you
other
around.
fellas?
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them.
That's really lame.
They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood
my
instead of
God.
tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
Hot.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
I mean,
Trippy.
drugs?
Thanks.
Is this just drugs?
You're welcome, darling.
Various pictures and mugshots of the club members. Some of them look pretty old. Impressive bar. I used to be a bit of a pool shark. Been a while, though. I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Aw, man, I wanted to talk
I'd
to all
rather
the
just talk to their
bikers.
leader.
Okay, nothing else to click on. I think I did everything already. So, time to... Oh wait, I wonder if...
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
"100% country music. Be still, my heart." Whew, out of order. My ears are safe. My father's in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds.
So I need to figure out how to make this Bloodier Mary. I mean, I guess I could ask Grandma about it. But, I mean, I feel like she's not gonna have a lot of insight on her son's alcoholic beverages.
Oh! Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Bye, Grandma.
Up so long.
No result for...
I'm obviously not going to be able to just, like, look up this recipe. Oh, maybe, what's her face? Lily's mom. She seems kind of, like, rough around the edges. Maybe she used to roll with this gang. I hate how long that animation takes.
Oh, it's you.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Well, I don't... Oh.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Okay, well, that answers that.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing.
The, Goober. He might know something.
Hi, Goober. Mind if we talk?
Shoot!
I don't need to ask him about that.
Come on, no. Oh, that's right. He wasn't actually a member of the Black
Okay,
Cats.
that's all for now.
Witnessed it.
See ya!
I bet
Hello,
he
Isaac. I've got a
was
few
in the
more
Black
questions
Cats.
for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
What do you know about the Black Hats?
Only that they aren't the menace everyone makes them out to be. Some of them have come to me in confidence, wanting to change. Some did in the end, some didn't. I believe that the greatest gift of all is being able to reveal the inner goodness we are all capable of. Your father was one of those men wanting to change. As I am bound by the seal of confession, I cannot divulge much, even to you. But I will say this. He was terribly torn and felt like the whole world was conspiring against him.
I'm sure he had great reasons for abandoning a 6-year-old. You're making excuses for a monster.
I am unable to say more, but I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive him one day.
I have a good memory. Don't get your hopes up.
I'll pray for you. Hate devours and controls us all. Only by turning away from it can we ever be free.
I don't need... That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Okay. So... Cemetery's not going to tell me anything. I doubt the sheriff's station's going to tell me anything. Been there. I mean, I don't think Charles Wade will know anything. Maybe.
Back again.
I sure am. I had some more... What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Not much. They used to stir up all sorts of trouble, but Truman kept them in check.
What about now? Are they still active?
I believe they are. Given the incompetence of Sheriff Boyks, I'm sure they're having a field day out there.
Do you know where I can find them?
Not exactly. They have a clubhouse somewhere outside of town, but that's all I know.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kath.
I'd rather...
Well, that was uninformative. The last time I tried to call Eileen, she said something about not needing to call her. I guess I can call other people.
Nah, I don't need to call.
Wait, resident?
Hi.
Hello.
I don't need to ask. Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well.
Okay.
An old wheelchair. I wonder why Grandpa... What really... I don't have anything to... I'm sure the church is hiding something. I don't trust that I know the biker stole the paintings. Now I just need... I need to talk to Jimmy. He must have something was special.
I'm gonna go back to the Black Hats and see if I missed something. I don't remember if I asked them about Jimmy Cochran or not, but I don't know that they would have anything to say. I keep getting the generations mixed up. He was Joseph's friend.
Hey, Bo,
I'm listening.
do you know what this...
Whoa.
What? Do you
Did we
recognize...
talk
I saw
about
one
this?
of
Really?
Yeah.
Middle of those things at the
You have a...
Yeah.
I see.
How else?
Do you remember...
No.
Fair enough.
We talked about that
I don't
already.
need to show... I don't... Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
You crack me up, girl.
Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
He looks like Patrick Rothfuss. Like, not just because of the beard, but in the face.
Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
I don't need to... Alright, I'm gonna hit the road.
Ride safe.
Not sure where that leads, but... Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again.
Tasted a bit like pepper and had a lot more punch. And if you drank a bunch of them, you'd...
Alright, thanks.
Anytime.
I wonder if that weird flower, by any chance, is the secret ingredient.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
see if I can get him to...
Hey, bartender. Do you happen to...
You mean him?
No.
Afraid not.
Maybe later.
All right, then.
Hey, Bo. I have...
I'm listening.
I should give it to the bartender instead. All right.
Ride safe.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blend.
Whatever you say.
That's so weird. If I was a bartender, I'd be like, no.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
I like these
Shut
bikers.
up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too.
Alright, so let's go see what this priest has to say about dear old dad. I can't go back? Aww.
Shit, they're closed. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow.
I don't know, do churches close? How do I go home?
Oh. Mind if we talk?
Not at all.
Bye, Grandma.
Son
I'll be
of a
back
bitch,
later.
how do I go
So
home?
long.
I just wanted to see if it would let me... Okay, I haven't gotten any new talking points.
They're closed. It's no use. I'll try again tomorrow.
How do I go home? How do I go home?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Cat.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Nothing to see here. Watch this obnoxiously long animation again. Go in there and she will have nothing to say to me, but maybe her kid will be back.
Oh, it's you.
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Can I talk to her first about the red man?
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
That's nice.
Do you see?
I hate this.
You are both unwanted, both discarded.
Is that Nathan?
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta
that's who
mean
that
something.
Alright, after that terrifying dream, maybe I can confide in my grandmother? Oh, what are you
good
doing
morning.
here?
Hi, Kathy.
What the? Morning. This is... Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this
Grandma
one.
finally changed
You
clothes.
sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec, outside, alone?
Okie dokie. If your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
This is not cool. What are you doing here, Eileen?
Helping you, silly. Why else would I be here?
Clearly to torment me in
I think
one
she's
way
a
or
member of
another.
that creepy church.
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Engstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found. So, I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
I wonder if I have to play
Yay!
as
Oh, let's
Eileen
do it!
now.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Hello, Jimmy. I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride.
That's creepy.
Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
The young chronicler? Is that... Let's go with the red man.
What do you know about the man in red?
No, that's not the chronicler.
Alright,
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this place?
No, that's not the chronicler.
I kind of forgot that he was Jimmy. Lily, I guess?
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
The drowned girl, yes. She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed. Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye. In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
No, that's not me. That's not my name.
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this place?
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up, watching reruns without a care in the world. You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions, touching all of us with burning intensity. In my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
So, would that be the Black Hats?
You mean the Black Hats? They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain. but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below. Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. Last time we met was ugly.
Looking away won't make it any less ugly, Kathy.
I know, just not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
I guess... I mean, is that the red man?
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Who is he, really?
The collector of souls. The one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide. Others, a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me, for Lily, for all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness, the betrayals, the limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan. He had allies.
Allies? Who?
The man in red. Someone else, too.
I found the message you left for Grandpa. You said, it happened to you too. What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
You mean this?
Oh, yes. They felt so warm, so comfortable, luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater. No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy. I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
But what are they? Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
Man, I don't really have much to say to you.
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine. The lights are neither divine nor unholy. They are but a twisted reflection of us. The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear.
That's 4 things.
Everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle.
The source of the lights?
It's the only way to save your friend.
Who?
What? Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes, she is being claimed. She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy. Nurse!
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
I hate that trope so much. Like, the person in the hospital gives just a little bit of information.
I need to find Eileen.
Then is incapacitated.
William T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader. Nothing unusual, just a schedule of typical church events.